Hello, welcome to another episode on the Olympus server. We are here with Morilibus. Maybe not by choice, but you got me. Today, I thought we'd start on the witch farm. I reviewed kind of using AKipaLP's mod. I went and, looked at where the witch spawns within that hut. Well, a hut. So we are going to modify that hut to provide some spawning platforms. Now, I really got to get some organization going because I don't know where any... Oh! Okay, there's some jungle woods. And so, I need some half slabs, I think, is what I'm going to use. Maybe we'll use oak. And let's just take a few stacks with us and a crafting bench. And we can make them on the go, but we'll make a few right off the bat, I guess. So we'll be able to... Pardon me. This witch hut is completely in the swamp, so I do believe that we can make use of the whole thing. Actually, it's raining, and it's nighttime, but there are... Who's else is on? We got D-Gamer, Damian, and Expert. So we probably won't be able to sleep unless those guys are able to, and I do not feel like asking. Okay, so I believe this is where we will be putting our spawning platform. The witch should spawn there. And I think it's the shape of basically the roof, size of the roof, wherever that overhangs. Plus the overhang of this little guy here, the little porch, including this block here. So that is what we are going to do. We'll probably have to chop down the hut. Maybe we should... What happened here? That was probably a tree. I'm guessing a tree took those out. But maybe I'll just take a screenshot of it as is in case we screw up or something. I got a reference where this thing used to be. But this is what I'm going with. And we might be able to actually see it work. Property of Morilibus. And there's a cake that someone gave me. I think it was Expert. Or it might have been D-Gamer. I don't recall. Oh god, we are on the new snapshot, which does amazing things. If you haven't seen, water source block should now replace itself, even if there's water underneath. Oh, look at that. Amazing. So yeah, used to have like 1 day water for water to restore itself. Not anymore. That is really cool. That got me really excited. Also, in this snapshot, the inventory issue seems to be resolved, like the weird clicking. So before, if you clicked on an item, it wouldn't actually pick it up till you release the mouse button. So here I still have the mouse button held down, but it has indeed picked it up. So they seem to have fixed that, which is good. That was kind of frustrating. And, oh, we got more people. So yeah, this is what we're going to do. Chop down this. I'll probably leave... I should have left the frame in place, maybe. That would give us an idea of where this thing is in the future, for whatever reason. More importantly... Nope, that doesn't look right. More importantly, for when I screw up. There we go. Right there. There, we'll leave that in. Then at least we know the XYZ location of this thing. So I'm going to go for a very basic design to start off with, just to get this thing up and running. I have looked at like JL's video on their like dual witch farm, and I may try to do something like that, but I don't like the fact that it runs on a clock that has to be continually running. So their witch farm is kind of like an AFK farm, and I would prefer to have mine just as a passive farm that just continually runs while we're in this area. So I don't plan on camping out at this thing to collect drops. It will just collect when... Let's see here. Yep, just collect while I'm in the area. Building whatever we end up building. Okay, so the next level will be right there. So yeah, jail's version, or not really jail's, but the jail crew, I should say, because it's a collaboration of all the guys on there, I think. Cabo, Panda, and Jail, and others that I can't recall their names. Their design uses a shifting floor with tripwires, so that whenever a witch spawns, they'll activate the tripwire and cause the floor to shift, but only shift where they are located. Nope. But it does rely on a clock to be continually running. So if we do something like that, I'm going to see if I can set it up so it only runs... Did that destroy the cake? No more cake! Oh well. My bad. Yeah, if we could set it up so a clock only starts running as soon as the tripwire is activated, and then causes those pistons to pulse, that would be more ideal for me. Or even if it needs to be a clock at all, really. So we'll see. I will have to play around with that idea, but for now, let's just get it running. Holy music volume. There we go. Alright, there we have it. That should be where they spawn, I do believe. Let me know if I've screwed that up. But we should find out if we get a ton of other mobs in there spawning instead of the witches. So let me just get rid of everything. This is the second platform, so we'll have to now make a roof above this thing to prevent light from entering those spawning locations on the spawn pads. That's empty. That was for Damion's corpse. I think I dies a lot. He's got to learn to play the game. But yeah, so the trick is, because putting up walls around this thing would decrease its spawning capability. Like if I do that, this block actually lowers the efficiency of this area by a little bit. So if you built walls all the way around the thing to prevent light from going in, you're decreasing the efficiency of it. So to maximize spawning in an area, you want to have air blocks at the same height as where the mob's feet will be. I think up to about 20 blocks away, although 20 is excessive. Most importantly is the blocks closer in. But for this guy, since it's such a small area, we're probably going to try to keep the 20 clear if we can. So now we need to do some more. Let's get some more slabs, I guess, and we'll make a roof for this thing. I may switch things out later on, but for now I'm probably just going to use all oak slabs as it's material I have, and it's something I can easily get rid of. Wow, my inventory. Whoop. Just put that there, that there. Well, I do have my ender chest. Let's just take that out and throw some stuff in there. Throw the extra wood. I don't know if I have any red mushrooms, so I'm going to hang on to those. Definitely don't need cauldrons, or that, or that, or the sign, or the chests, or the dirt, I guess. There we go. So we'll get rid of some of this ladder. I do want to keep it though as a viewing platform. And I could turn off particles to get rid of rain sound, but I'm not going to. Just sounds weird when there's no sound. Alright, well that's plenty of height. Let's just do it there, I guess. And I want lower slabs, so I guess we'll do that for now. And then I gotta go out 15 blocks past. Oh, there we go. Do it. Do it. See, then you get the satisfaction of just peacefulness when it stops. Makes you appreciate the noise being gone. But yeah, so in order to make sure these are always at a block level... am I fast enough? Yep, okay. Ensure these guys are at a light level of 0. We're going to make a roof basically that goes out 15 blocks so that the sun, when during the day, won't provide light to this area. So that is the goal. So maybe I'll just go ahead and do that, because this part will be a little tedious to watch, because I got to go out quite far. And I'll probably just end up going on top of the thing and paving it that way. Oh, now we got IRO. Right when everyone leaves. So let me see, I should probably count. 1, 2... There we go, 15. So we're basically going to create this giant square above this thing. Although I think it might be a rectangle because I don't think those are square. And that is it. So I'll bring you back when that is done. Alright, we're almost done here. I didn't go for a cube or rectangle, as I realized that I didn't need to. So this shape is more of a, whatever you'd call it, polygon. Is it 6-sided or 8-sided? I guess it's kind of 8-sided? I don't know. 8-sided is, yes. Wow. I'm sorry. But yeah, just based on how the light will reduce, I guess, or diffuse on its way over there. I don't need to go out all the way to 15 by 15, or like connect those two straight out, as that would be excessive. This will prevent, if light level 15 is here, it will have a light level of 0 on the spawning pad, or it should. But we will confirm that once I'm done here. Oops, if I can pave this properly. Alright. Nope, nope. Okay, let's go down. Whee! And I should probably get rid of all the torches and maybe remove the last of this dirt as well for the time being. And we'll make this thing really dark, and we'll see if we can actually get any witches to spawn right off the bat. I know there's still darkness in the caves, but maybe we can get one or two. Where's the tunnel down? Okay, right there, eh? We might get rid of that, actually. As, I mean, we'll probably have to use this tunnel for part of it anyway. But let's just make it, whoop. Nope, let me up. Just going to get rid of these. And we'll fill this part in with stone. Then I know where it is, at least. And we'll leave those stumps there for now. Oh, and it's dark. So yeah. I can't see. Let's put a torch in there for now, until I can get rid of all that. There we go. And I won't worry about the dirt I can't reach. So now we got a witch hut floating in the middle of nowhere. So, if I get rid of this and bring up the F3, we have a block light of 0, we have a SL of 0, and that's kind of the important one. Now, if you look right here, you can see, actually you can kind of see in the water the different light levels as it gets closer. So right here there's a sunlight level of 1, so that's coming from the corners there, kind of at a zigzag as it would. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? That sort of thing. And it looks like I might have gone, where's the, oh yeah, 2, 1. Looks like I went 1 further that way than I possibly needed to. Let's see if I did that everywhere. Let me up. I might have gone 1 too many all directions, but that's okay. Not a big deal. That actually works out okay. So if I came in 1 more, then this would be a light level of 1 if I went diagonal. So let's see, if I go, we have to get like 20 blocks away from this thing. Or 24 is it? To allow mobs to spawn. So let's do that and see if we can get a witch. This should be adequate, I think. If that is 15 away, looks like we are like another 15 away. Come on, witches! I need to know that you are spawned there before I go any further. So, doesn't that look off-center? Maybe because we're not directly in the middle. Or maybe it's because the ladder is not in the middle. I don't know. Something looks off. I think it's the ladder. So the goal, if this works, is we're going to build, I think, a storage room either right above this thing, or at least like 24 blocks above, so that when we're in the storage room, witches can be spawning. And since we'll probably spend a lot of time in the storage room, or at least be there fairly often getting materials and such, that will put us in kind of an ideal location for these guys, I think. So either 24 blocks above or 24 blocks below, but I don't really want to be underground, so I think it'll be above. And if we go for a castle style or fortress style theme, which I'm thinking we may, then I'll probably want towers and such, so this could be kind of a central tower, and we'll have other things kind of all the way around the witch farm. So the witch farm will be our centerpiece, and maybe we can make it look good as well as be functional. But so far we have no witches. What is our mob count at? 63-ish. Of course, there are other people on the server. So I do believe we are sharing a mob cap. So they could be, yeah, preventing or reducing the mobs as well. Come on. Oh, there we go. We got a witch. Great. Well, that's really all I wanted. It's just to know that it worked. Maybe I can get one on top too, just to show that both spawning pads are indeed functioning. Thank you. Right on cue. Alright. Now let's kill these guys, because I hate them. These things, I tell you, are deadly. Not so much a problem in vanilla Minecraft, but you introduce them into other games. Like, yeah, Complete the Monument style, or even those PvP, if you watched Seth Bling's maps. Was it Craft Bros? Yeah, when you get a witch on the playing field from someone having an egg, they usually win the game. And they take a lot of hit points. I can't wait till they have like sounds to go with them. So it's a little weird having them be so quiet. And I'm going to do this by range, because I don't want to get potioned. Fling! No, you're a lot farther than I thought. There we go. I don't know if they dropped anything. What'd you guys drop? A stick, perhaps? What was that? What did we get? We did get sticks, I think. We got 2 sticks. And this guy has a fermented spider eye. Nope, that's a... Nope, bottles. That was a squid who probably killed himself. Suicidal squids. Could try to set up some kind of squid farm here. Although there's a lot of water. I don't know if having low points still works. Alright, so in the meantime, should I shut this down? Oh, too slow. So expert there, that is Iroh's brother. I don't think he is recording, or I don't know if he's even planning on recording. But it's just you and me. And the viewers. So now we got to work on what to do with them. Iroh says hi. So yeah, he's working on getting his new computer. Hopefully by the end of, I think, this month or next month. Let's see here. I might go with the old kind of design, or the one design that kind of Doc Am originally showed, with just water, and rely on them kind of walking off. So in order for that to happen, I think we need it to be less than a 3-drop fall. So we need like a water source right here, essentially. And I wonder if we can maximize it. I don't know. I guess they will fall anywhere, I think. I should really watch Doc M's video again. I'm trying to think. We'll have to create some kind of area for them to fall in, and we'll also have to block them in. So I should be able to do this. Oh, not that. Not that. Let's see. Let's, oops. I really want that. There we go. So we could trap them in basically using that so that they can't fall out. And we'll do the same thing above. We're just going to make sure we don't block anything. We don't put anything in this height. It's basically what I'm trying to do, or not do. But we can do that and create a nice little guardrail of sorts to keep these witches where we want them so they can't fall out of this thing. We'll have to do the same thing above. And I'll probably get rid of that dirt on the corner. So I might change these blocks up eventually, but for now, because I don't have much material, we're just going to use this wood. And I'm not sure what material I would like to use, so this is the way it's going to be. Okay. Do I have any more? Nope, I am running out of wood. I might have to go back, get some more. I do have some. Whoop. There we go. Love that drag thing. Can't get enough of it. Okay. Whoop. There we go. And is that... Yeah, okay. So that takes care of the lower level. I'll worry about the upper level in a moment. That's not my shovel. I have to switch back and forth. Alright. So now we got to create some kind of like, I guess, trough, which would be here. So that they fall into, when they fall into it, they fall here and they get taken away. So I'm going to have to get some more material and I will bring you guys back. Alright, just restocking my smelting furnaces. Trying to keep these going. This is how I plan on cooking a lot of things. Whoa! So yeah, I want to get some stone is basically what I'm after at the moment. Whoops, I've got to take the buckets back. Or did I? What happened to the bucket? Did I lose a bucket? That has a bucket. What did I do with the buckets? Yeah, I lost a bucket. Did I throw it? Oh, nuts. Alright, well then. I'll just have to do this again. Let's get that one going. Yeah, I don't know what I did there. I'll have to look at the footage, see if I can catch it. Alright, so you don't have one. I'll have to get rid of my water bucket, I guess. And I'll just make a new one when I get back up top. Put that away. And let's put you down. Right. So you have lava. You have a bucket of lava. There we go. That's what we got so far for nether bricks. Of course, we gotta join them up, so it's really not all that much. It's like 1 stack, 2 stack, 3 stack, 4, 5, 6 stacks and a half. And Jordan's back. Alright, and stone. So let's take some stone. We'll work with some stone brick instead of wood for the lower parts. So I'll just take it all. Give me all the things. Alright, let's head back up. I probably didn't need 64 of those, but oh well. Alright, I think what I'm going to actually do is the trapdoor thing, although I don't know if I can because I didn't use full blocks. Can you put trapdoors on half slabs now? Whee! Whee! Wow, that's awful. I can't wait till they fix that, if they can. Oh yeah, you totally can. Nice. So, I don't know if this still works. If mobs will fall down if they're trapdoors. But we'll find out. If they will walk off, that is. So I'm going to try to do that to encourage the witches to walk off the top and the bottom. Although bottom, I probably don't need any actually, because it'll be low enough that they will just walk off on their own, I do believe. So, let's see. There we go. Simple as that. Now let's look at preventing these guys from falling. If let's see. I guess I kind of want it something right there. And then I'll probably have to put another rail somewhere in between so they can't actually land on this. But we can do that same deal and make that all the way around. So the witches won't be able to jump up onto here. And neither will I. Okay, hang on. Awesome. Alright. But yeah, I'll need one in between, so we could probably put it like at that height. That won't interfere with the spawning. And I'll get rid of that dirt momentarily. Yeah, let's just finish that up. Alright. Sort of done. And we can get rid of the dirt. Oh, we could actually put something in the corners. I didn't specifically leave it empty, but... Or I did, I guess. Specifically leave it empty, but not for any real reason. Alright, so there we have it. The witches will fall into here. Now I'm going to use the stone, and we will create the little area for them to fall into. And we will funnel them to somewhere where they will fall, and they will drop onto a hopper to collect all their goodness. And I'm hoping that mobs die when they fall into a hopper, but we will find out, I guess. Oops. No, I want that back. Thank you. Why is that a piece of dirt? That should be a log. I don't have any logs. Alright, there we have it, and we'll do the outer one as well. And then we gotta worry about some water streams to bring them where we want. I don't actually know where we want them yet, but I should probably figure that out, because it doesn't really matter. Fortune on axe helps with nothing. Oh, actually it might. I don't think it increases sapling drops, but you can use it on like wheat, I guess. Get more seeds, more carrots, that kind of stuff. So that TP was messed up. Morilibus. TP. What's TP? Town portal? Teleport? I'll have to ask. It's probably incredibly obvious. Ah, texture pack. I see. Yeah, he's been putting a texture pack together for me. I don't know if I'll use it. It is very vanilla-ish. It's just higher res, so like a 32 by 32 instead of the default 16 by 16, and also a 64 version. I do kind of like it, but it does make some blocks look a little different than they normally do, so it's kind of, I don't know, hit and miss, I guess. Kind of like it, kind of don't. I do like to keep things vanilla, that way everything looks kind of the same for everybody. Well, let me just talk to Iro here and I'll be right back. Okay, what I got going. Still talking to Iro. I'll work this out. Took all the water out. I was thinking of trying to reroute them down underneath and have them fall directly in the center, which should be what now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be right there. See if I can get that marked out. Could also probably get rid of all this water, to be honest, so it's causing me problems. Now we've got thunder. that's a I guess that's where the witch's leg was, or the witch farm base was. So I'm gonna keep that piece of dirt there. Probably like to switch it out eventually. Oh, now I lost. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one. Okay. That one can go. That. And I lost count. Was it this one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 1, 2. Oh god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm way too close to things. I can't tell. Okay. So it'd be like that. And yeah. See if that will work. I'll probably dig out another layer of this, lay some more brick, just for consistency's sakes, and also if I'm ever digging, oh, hey guy, if I'm ever digging around here from beneath, I don't like to have water or anything like that over top of normal blocks that I will accidentally break and then have water flowing everywhere. So if I have a different block, I will know that there's something probably there. So like stone is good, as I won't run into that. Or if I know I run into that, I know that I've placed it. Or I'm at a stronghold, but I know there's no stronghold here. Okay, that can be covered. There we go. That is what I'm going to try for. We could actually just put the log all the way up. I'll probably do that. Have that block on top of log. Just for aesthetics, no real reason. And then hopefully the witches will flow properly, but we'll have to check. Wait and find out. Okay, now I need probably some signs. I might need some stairs. And water I have. So let me go grab those. Be right back. Alright, let's start with... Well, we could have water just right here in the middle. Although that will go... No, we don't want to do that. We could have water right here. Actually doing exactly what that is doing. We'll use the natural water. That way there is current. Now, is that flowing properly? Like if they land right here, are they actually going to go anywhere? It is possible that they could stick right there. Very unlikely, however. Yeah, I think it will be okay. Alright, let's get some stairs out. Do that. And we'll add in a sign. I guess right there. And then some more water here. We'll grab some more. And do that again. And that's pretty much all we're doing. Now, I don't know if I should... Let's see how it handles the corner if I do that. So if I put a stair there, and put a sign, I guess, right there, will this cause a diagonal current, or are they going to get stuck in the corner? They are getting stuck in the corner. Okay, we don't want that. So we will put this back here somewhere. Maybe like right there, or we could even have put it in the corner, I'm guessing. Let me get some more lights. Ah, there we go. Why don't we put it in the corner? That should do the trick. Like that. And like that. Now let's see how that works. So if I'm a witch... I'm a witch, I'm a witch, I'm a witch. Yep, that works. Okay. Want to see the cave I found? Sure do. Maybe. But I can't. You'll have to wait. And corner. And witch. Witch. Sign. And then here. Yeah, that works. Sweet. Okay. And then all we're gonna do is dig down. Let me get another torch out. So we decided this was the middle. Let's just do that for a second. Get rid of the water. Why didn't that get rid of the water? Did that make a water source down here? Does it do that now? Is that possible? Hang on a second. No. Okay, maybe I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so look, I think I was at Jordan's place. Hanging out, playing Nintendo. Okay, there we go. Witches fall here. And we want to go down. I assume witches have regular hit points. So what do we want to go down? Like 20... 24? 25? Whoops. I was trying to count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Well, that's 25. So that should be enough. I'm wondering where that staircase is. Which way are we facing? The stairs should be, or not stairs, but the ladders should be somewhere around here. Massive? I don't know what you guys are talking about now. But yeah, there should be a ladder somewhere around here. Right. Okay. I will have to search for it from the other side. So I will get back up. I'm just going to pave the outer wall with stone. I'll probably do that for all 4 sides of it. And then we could give this thing a dry run. I'll make a hopper. We'll put it down there. Throw in a chest. See how she performs. Oh, that was silly. Should have known I wouldn't be able to make that. Alright, let me get back up. I'll pave this side too, I guess. Yeah. That's why I fell. Found it. I wasn't digging the right way. So from the ladder, I just need to dig basically 3 blocks in. Maybe I should do that from here. So this, let's see, it's about right here. Okay. There we go. Now we have access down here. And I'll worry about prettying it up later. Can I get back up there? Yes, I can. Okay, so we got light down there. That doesn't really matter. We'll get rid of that light. Break that. And does the water reach the edge? It does. Nope, I didn't want to fall. Alright, we're down here now. We will go and get a hopper. And we will put it right down here, and we'll put a chest. And then we will wait and see what happens. See if we can get it working. And yeah, hopefully. Excited. Alright, so we got the hopper. And we got another chest. Let's go place that down there. Let's see if we can... Oh, spada? Oh, that's way too low. I don't want to come down here. Maybe I should top up the furnaces. Yep, looks like they're down. I'll do that. Alright, this guy ate the bucket again. Don't know what's going on. I don't like it. D equals D gamer. Or Damian. Yeah, I don't know what's happening there. That might be a bug. I don't know if it's because I shift clicked. See if I can try to reproduce it. Although I'm going to lose another bucket. So I don't know if I want to reproduce it. Here we go. Throw some more cobble in there. Alright. Cool, cool. Oh, I always think the ladder's here for some reason. While I'm climbing up here, I can talk to you guys about something. Been talking to the other members on the server. And the server's actually looking for new members. So I could go over kind of the criteria if you want to send in an application. First thing you want to do is send it to Iro's log, his channel. It will be in the description. That's not what we want. Let's move that chest. See, I thought I could talk while working on this, but that's probably wrong. We'll just do that, and then we'll put the hopper right there, and we'll see how that works and what we end up collecting. But yeah, we are looking for new members. The requirements for new members are the following. You must have a YouTube channel. Preferably, we'd like you to have some kind of Let's Play already going so that we could take a look at that and have an idea of kind of the content that you would be able to produce in terms of quality, and we can get an idea of the kind of person you are as well and figure out if you'd be a good fit. So yeah, that is one requirement. We do have an age requirement as well. Right now that's set at 17 and above. And we are looking for new members that will be able to upload. We're looking for active members essentially. So if you are able to produce around like 3 episodes a week, that would be ideal. Huh? No, it's Jennifer Lawrence. Bo, that's funny. So yeah, I'll put detail in the description as well because I'm kind of getting interrupted and losing my train of thought. But essentially, 17 and above already have some kind of Let's Play going, so we can see what kind of LPer you are and how you'd fit in such a server. So it could be a single player, or if you've been on another SMP server and have recorded on that, let us see that. If you don't have any videos recorded or have anything on your channel but you're still interested in joining, maybe start up a little LP series to give us any idea of what you would be like. So you don't even have to do it like permanently. You could just do like a few episodes or something just to give us a rough idea of how you would be. And yeah, it'll help tremendous in us deciding. So if we just have a name and an age, it doesn't really give us any idea on how you would fit into the server. So we do want everybody to get along on the server, so that is important. But yeah, so if you are interested, PM Iro's log, put in as the title application for Olympus server, and provide him with your details. So give him your channel name, your age, and maybe even a link to a video, a specific video that he could check out to get an idea. And he will of course pass on any information on to us as well, the rest of the members. So if he sees someone that he likes, we'll all check you out and yeah, see how it goes. So yeah, if you'd like to play on this lovely server, it's pretty active. 3 people. There's times when there's like 6 or 7 people on. It's usually only empty during like the mornings when most people are either at school or work. But yeah, now I'm trying to get some witches to spawn. We'll have to see. I just want to see at least one go down and die. Of course, there are lots of caves. I know it's darkness over there still that I have to go through. I started caving over there. But yeah. Ah, there we go. A group of witches appeared. Now let's see. Oh, 4. Nice. Let's see if they'll walk off. He walked off. Excellent. This is kind of when I wish I had Optifine so I could see what's happening. Okay, he's jumping like an idiot. We may move the water down 1 block. So I don't know if he's trying to get out of the water instead of allowing the water to take him away. And where was the central point? Was it there? Yeah, they are fighting. Stop fighting! No, I don't think I can get close without being, like, attacked. Yeah, it is over here. Or now I've skewed the results because I got close to them. Test fail. I don't know if they're close enough to track, but most of them just seem to be bobbing up and down. Oh no, it is back there because he just disappeared. So they should be moving towards the back, and then they should go under. I may have to revise the water streams a bit. I don't know if he's getting low enough, especially since he's jumping. So I may need to go in there and, yeah, he finally went, but it's definitely not happening all that quickly. Oh, he just potioned up. Die, witch! After the witch! And I know there's more witches, yep. Is there another one up there? Should we fight him straight on? Oh, that was a bad throw. Oops, nope, that was ill-timed. Now I'm even further away. Excellent. And now we'll probably get more witches spawning in there. Aha! Alright, let's take that out. Let's get up top, if I can. Oh, no. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Alright. Yeah, so they're kind of bobbing. So if I was a witch, and I'm just holding the jump button, trying to see what happens. Doesn't really like the corner that much. I might move that stairs so it's not in the corner. Yeah, because right now I'm just bobbing up and down and I'm not moving. So let me fix a few things and we'll try again. Alright, I've done a couple things. I've lowered it by 1. And I changed the back a bit. So I had that stream... Oh, that made me overshoot. I had that stream that was coming in here before. This time I just put 2 source blocks right beside each other. It off-centers a bit, but not a big deal. And then I kind of center it again over here. Not that it really matters, as long as they make it. And then over here. So now they will go that way. I don't even think I really need to lower that, even though I was thinking about doing it. Let's see. Let's just put that back the way it was. Put that there. And we'll put 1 water source there. And 1 there. And get my bucket back. Wait. No. Let me go. Oh, no. I did something bad. Okay, there we go. Now let's try it. I'm a witch. I'm jumping, and I'm in. Cool. And we could probably even do something like this if we wanted to be even fancier. No, I don't even think that's necessary, but it might help them pool in here a bit. I'll just change that to brick and that to brick for no reason other than I want to. There we go. And now I can take away those torches. Let me go. And we'll try this again. We could go down, because we know that at least 1 witch fell. So there should be something in the hopper. Hopefully. So we could do that, and then we could possibly see if any more witches fall when they're down there. Oh, actually we already got some witches. Excellent. Let's watch them and see what they do. Okay, we can see 1 bobbing. And she's gone. Or he. It. It is gone. Alright, let's go check it out. See what we can find. Hopefully it's working and they're not sitting down there alive. Ooh, alright. I forgot that I added that in. It is not working. They're sitting there alive. Okay. Oh, 1 of them did die. Maybe I did lower this down. So I will have to lower it down 1 more. Ooh. Not a big deal. We could do that. We can make these things happen. Let's put the chest there. Hopefully 1 doesn't fall on my head. There we go. And then we'll just do that just in case they do survive. I may not have made the drop long enough anyway, but We shall see. I might just stand here for a bit and see if we get any to drop. Alright guys, I recorded a bunch of footage with absolutely no microphone sound, but that's okay. This episode is extremely long, so my apologies. Yeah, this clip had voice as well, but I'm just going to talk over top of it. So I moved the thing down a bunch, and it is now functioning. As you can see here, they are falling and they are dying. So we have a functioning witch farm. Not all that efficient at the moment, but good enough for a start. So at least we'll get some drops going. And yeah, from here we can work on improving it, both by lighting the caves and coming up with a better design that doesn't require them to just walk off the platform. But we're going to end it here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And again, if you are interested in applying for this server, Iro's Log is the YouTube channel. And please only send in an application if you meet the criteria. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you all next time.